Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. This is the part B series of things to ask when you're choosing your wedding venue. My name is AsyDarlyn Agri Abba and the channel is called AsyDarlyn because I'm such a darling. Part A, if you haven't watched it, pause, go and watch it. The link is here. Okay, so you have to watch that to know some of the things you need to ask. Now you have all those points at hand. You've entered the hall, you love the hall. What are the things to look out for? Number one, does it come with stage? Most halls here come with stage, of course. Stage, I mean, why would you sell us an empty hall? Then the second one, LED lights. Some halls come with LED lights focusing on the stage alone. So we know, okay, if you want more lights, mood lights and the rest of them, you need to put that into perspective and probably get a lights vendor. You need to be sure how many the hall comes with and if the venue is going to be lit to your specifications, so you know when and how to get the next vendor. The third thing is sound. Sound is so important. Most halls come with sound, but sometimes we have DJs saying, no, I didn't really like the sound in this hall or in that hall. You have to verify how good is their sound. Talk to your DJ. Go there on an event day. Sometimes I do this a lot. If I want to book a hall, I say, okay, do you have a wedding for my event? And they say, yes, we have a wedding on so date. So is it an open event? Yes, it's an open event. I go there to check out the sound. I go there to check out the seating arrangements. You understand? Very, very important. The fourth thing, clean restrooms. You need to be sure that their restrooms are clean. It's one thing to have clean restrooms. It's another thing to have a cleaner on ground. You can have the clean restrooms, we come, we do inspection and it's clean, it's fine. But the moment people enter and go out, there has to be somebody there to always clean it. That way, the 50th guest doesn't see the place messed up or smelling funny. You need clean restrooms. That's a very important point for your wedding venue. Make sure you check that out. The next thing is good security. If you're having a wedding where there are lots of dignitaries coming in, you need to be sure there's good security. I also don't rely only on events hall security. I tell my clients, if you have dignitaries, we can get security. Bouncers, okay, they can come, they can be inside the hall, but a security man with gun and all of that cannot, I don't really like the look of it inside the wedding venue, okay? So, but they can be outside and just protecting the place and all of that. Next point to check out, do they have cold room or like a drinks room? Because your drinks come in, maybe that Friday night, if your wedding is on Saturday, you need to be sure there's a room designated where your drinks can be stored. Some halls come like with cold room or they come with chesters, let's say drums where you can put ice blocks and put your drinks. You have to be sure, is it there? Do I have to make arrangement for it separately? You have to be sure of that. The next one, souvenir room, kind of like a store where you drop your gifts. If the hall doesn't have it, fine. Most times we use the changing room where the couple is going to change, because some of them are really big. You can have souvenirs there, because leaving souvenirs out in the open is really not nice. So sometimes it's a plus if you can get a hall that has it. Very fantastic. The next thing you need to check out for, are tables and chairs inclusive in the money you're paying? It's very important to be sure. Some halls say, okay, tables are included, chairs are not included. Most of them in this part of the world, tables and chairs are included. The next thing you need to be sure of, maintenance. Is there a manager on ground? If one switch goes off, can I call you? Can I call the manager? If something goes wrong during the wedding, if there's something we need to cover up, if there's something that paused, can I call the manager? Then hall cleaners. Hall cleaners are very important. The moment the decoration is complete, they come to clean the hall. Do they clean immediately after and when the tear down is complete? You need to be sure of this. Sometimes the hall says, no, it's the decoration people that have to clean now. That's a gray area. You have to be sure who does what. I know I'm talking fast. Please be jotting these things down. The next thing you need to be sure of, the barbecue area. Is there a cooking area where open flame is allowed? Most of us in Africa, we like small chops, barbecue, fries. We need to cook some of our meals on site. So you need to be sure the hall has a designated area for those kind of things to happen. So if they have that area, you have to be sure, look at it. Beside that area, we have the wet area. You need to be sure that area is also provided, because leaving the hall or the surrounding messy doesn't tell well of your own event. Yes, so that's very important. Lastly, contract. All these things we put together from the part A series to this point, you have to be sure there's a contract. Can we put this thing in writing? It's one thing for them to say, oh, this is included, and on that day they don't include it. I mean, it's word of mouth. Contract. Very important. If you don't take anything out, make sure whatever vendor, hall people, anybody you're talking to, get a contract, get it in writing. Until it's written, black and white. You can't hold anybody to their word. In the event planning industry, you have to be sure you don't make mistakes because it's your wedding. We want to be there, we want to give you everything, we want to do that, but the hall manager might look at it like it's just an event. So please, 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 the gray areas have to be outlined, everything has to be in writing. And like I said, you can speak to an event planner. If you can plan and take care of all of this, you need an event coordinator so that on that day you are stress-free. Remember, it's your day. You have to enjoy it. I remain your girl, Asy. Click the subscribe button. Please, please, please watch our videos. There are others that we have linked below. And we'll see you next time. Bye.